wonder if they'll do a remake 3 as well. Like, I hope they do. I hope they go for a more classic look for Jill though. Like, god damn it, grenade launcher. Still a good gun, but god damn it. I hope they do, but I hope they go for like a more classic Jill look. Like I like her look in the older games. She looks alright in remake. Sorry, I was just thinking forgetting the title of one of my favourite games. But then in like Revelations, like the outfit she has is just a bit much for me. I mean, if that's your thing, that's cool, but like. Oh.
No.
God damn this dialogue.
This is Colonel.
But yeah, like I prefer a more down to earth regular look in the earlier games. Like this outfit, but you know, like the original costume from 1, and I guess the tube top. Is it a tube top from 3? A default costume in this. They're better than the sort of swimsuit costume of Revelations. I think, anyway. I'm not saying Jill should go Amish, I'm just saying, oh dear, that I like her looking a bit more regular, you know? And also the face in like Revelations is more like over the top. She just reminds me of like a porn star or something. Is that bad to say? I don't know. Not that I'm complaining, not that I don't think it's a good look or anything, I'm just like, I think it's too far for me. Although to be fair, Revelations costume was about on par with her Resident Evil 5 evil costume, wasn't it? But they are not trying to complain about any of them. I'm pretty... Oh, God damn it, hitting a woman. I'm pretty easy about these things in general. I just think it'd be nice... Like, I prefer a more down-to-earth costume for her. Just because that's the sort of horror I like. I mean, I really liked 7, and I like one of the things I liked about 7. Oh dear. Oh dear. One of the things I liked about 7 was that it was more down to earth. The last third is a bit over the top, but like the first 2 thirds, you just like a normal person in this horrible situation. Things escalate. They do get a bit extreme, but you know, you don't feel as though you're like a clone of a superhuman zombie fighting machine or some shit. Or a super secret agent looking for. Which again isn't a bad thing. 4's actually one of my favourite games. I just think it, for me at least, it's an in moderation thing. Oh dear. I think this is one of the few diary entries I always read because it's just so ridiculous. Following 6 months of extensive training, my body's age has returned. I was a good soldier, but they ordered my execution with no reason given. I was tortured and forced to give a false confession. But on the morning of my execution, a miracle happened. The company had helped me out, giving me a second lease on life. Would it be second lease on life or second lease of life? Guess it would be on life, wouldn't it? Yeah. I ended September 15th. I ended my vacation short and returned to the HQ office. It looks like my UBCS unit's been called into action. Yeah, I'm not reading that. Dawn, September 28th. Dawn's here, but we're still slogging through this nightmare. There are no provisions of any kind here. The undead walk the streets, feeding upon the flesh of the living. Given the choice again, I would rather have been executed. Death row was a heavenly asylum compared to this place. I've chosen to pull the trigger myself in the hope that my dead body won't come back to life. I mean, I hope you shot yourself in the head. I think you did, actually. Looks like it, doesn't it? I just love that entry. It's so, like, cheesy. But also very chilling at the same time. But, like, I don't... Like, another thing I don't understand is how the whole UBCS mercenaries in here worked. Like, did they just drop them with like a couple of clips of ammo and then expect them to kill all the zombies? Because that's not going to work. And like every diary entry that mentions them makes it sound as though that's what they did. Oh dear. So I think dogs in Wong are tougher. Were there dogs in 2? I don't think there were there? Dogs in Wong I think were tougher, and dogs in a remake are tougher. Like a lot tougher. Dogs in 3 are pretty easy. You just stand at this sort of distance, you shoot them once, and as long as you're either fighting only one of them or you've got them all together, you can just wait for them to growl, fire again, you'll hear that noise as they fall over, then it'll growl, shoot them again until you hear the yelp, and then that's it. And that's the dog finished. That's a really gnarly way to go. Sorry, if I can word. Word no good? Yes. The only problem here is you can't see how many dogs are in front of you. So it's 2 dogs, I think. Oh, god damn. That was so close. And waiting for their legs to click as well is another tell. But yeah, dogs can do a lot of damage if you let them. But if you're patient, you can just take them out without any real damage. Most of the time, anyway. But yeah, like in I can't remember in Wong. I think they must have been more of a problem. Because, like, they softened the experience a lot in 2 and 3, I think. Just, I mean, I think it's glossed over a lot. Don't need that for now. They softened the experience a lot in 2 and 3, 3 especially. because Wong was bloody nails at times, especially if you like chose Chris. I think mostly because he had to carry on small keys everywhere. And it just took up an inventory space he didn't have. Just so you can open stuff that Jill could open without any keys and with more inventory space, which was great. So I mentioned it before, but damn, there are actually a lot of save spots between that first save, or that first save in the warehouse office and the police station save, aren't there? Oh, there's one, but I mean, there's this one after the police station as well. I was thinking the police station was further ahead. Should I go back for the other stuff? It's just health, isn't it? Maybe I should leave that there, actually. Was it just blue herbs? It was just blue herbs, wasn't it? Or did I leave? Can't remember if I left any green herbs. Okay, we can go back for it later on. It's not a big deal. I'm not really sure where we're going now, but okay. I mean, I know where we're going out here, but like, apart from escaping the city, I have no idea what the goal is. Apart from not getting bitten.